Hello everyone. I am Swara Adiyari from Grade 8 Billabong High International School, Thane. Week 4 Solutions for Climate Change. This week, we will discuss a few ways in which we can help reduce climate change. 1. Recycling more. By reducing air and water pollution and saving energy, recycling offers an important environmental benefit. It reduces emissions of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons that contribute to global climate change. 2. Plant a tree. Harmful CO2 contributes to climate change, the biggest current problem the world has to deal with. Trees, however, help fight it. They absorb CO2, removing it from the air and storing it while releasing oxygen. 3. Avoid products with a lot of packaging. Food packaging is directly responsible for a broad range of environmental issues, including overcrowded landfills, greenhouse gas emissions, and litter pollution, both on land and in the ocean. 4. Conservation. Conservation is the care and protection of these resources so that they can persist for future generations. It includes maintaining diversity of species, genes, and ecosystems, as well as functions of the environment such as nutrient cycling. Question: what should governments and organizations do to address climate crisis? 1. Invest in renewable energy. 2. Switch to sustainable transport. 3. Improve farming. 4. Restore nature to absorb more carbon. 5. Protect forests like the Amazon. Even the smallest things can make a big difference. If we all start following small principles like planting trees, saving water, and conserving resources. Even in our classroom, for example, we can turn off the fan, air conditioner, and lights whenever we are leaving.
Hello, my name is Moksh Gautam, from Grade 8 IG, in Billabong High International School, Thane. In this video, I will list down the actions that can be taken to reduce climate change. First, let's talk about the actions that individuals can take to address the climate crisis. The first and easiest step that you, as an individual, can take is spread the word. Encourage your friends, family, and co-workers to cut back on their carbon footprint. Join a global campaign like Count Us In, which seeks to inspire 1 billion people to take action and urge their leaders to be more courageous about climate change. According to the platform's organizers, if 1 billion individuals took action, it could eliminate up to 20% of global carbon emissions. Alternatively, you may join the United Nations Act Now campaign on climate change and sustainability to contribute your voice to this crucial global debate. The final and most important action I would take is to shop local and buy sustainably. Buy local and seasonal foods to minimize your carbon footprint. You will be assisting local small businesses and farmers while also decreasing fossil fuel emissions linked with transportation and cold chain storage. Sustainable agriculture consumes up to 56% less energy, produces 64% fewer emissions, and allows for higher levels of biodiversity than traditional farming. Next, let's speak about what actions could be taken by organizations and the government in order to reduce climate change. Firstly, something that a business could do to reduce climate change is to minimize business travel. Business travel is one of the top human-related emission generators for businesses. In 2019, overall transportation accounted for 29% of total greenhouse gases emitted into the environment. The year prior, commercial air travel alone produced 918 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions, a 32% increase over the previous 5 years. Normalized by the COVID-19 pandemic, video conferencing technology has made it easier than ever to connect customers and co-workers across the globe. Though, if travel is required and it's a regional destination, traveling by train or bus is up to 90% more carbon efficient than traveling by air. Something that the government could do to reduce climate change is to promote green energy. While thermoelectric and hydroelectric energies were long considered the cheapest options, technological developments have allowed us to find better, cheaper, more efficient alternatives. With proper long-term planning, nations can avoid old climate-aggravating energy sources and opt for small wind, solar, geothermal, oceanic and other projects that adapt to a place's unique...
Climate change influences a big part of our lives, but how, if possible, can we influence climate change? According to UN Act Now, we should save energy at our home as much of our electricity and heat are powered by coal, oil, and gas. We should, in fact, use less electric energy by lowering our heating and cooling, switching to LED light bulbs and energy-efficient electric appliances, washing our laundry with cold water, or hanging things to dry instead of using a dryer. Transport is a big part of our daily lives. It is recommended that you walk, cycle, or take public transport when it comes to journeys. The world roads are clogged with vehicles, most of them burning diesel or petrol. Walking or riding a bike instead of driving will reduce greenhouse gas emissions and help your health and fitness. For longer distances, please consider taking a train or a bus, and carpool whenever possible. Eating healthy is often discussed as something easy to do, when in reality it is much more difficult to pull off. Though eating more vegetables can help improve the climate change situation, by eating more vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, and less meat and dairy can significantly lower our environmental impacts. Producing plant-based foods generally results in fewer greenhouse gas emissions and requires less energy, land, and water.
The previous week, we also discussed on how the government can start improving climate change. We discussed some ways, such as increasing taxes on things that harm the environment, such as fossil fuels, and to decrease taxes on products that improve or don't affect climate change, such as electric cars. We also discussed giving subsidies to companies that increase innovation will also help, as it will motivate them to continue finding ways to increase efficiency. By efficient, I mean less electricity for the same product and quality. By doing these things, the government can delay global warming enough to find a solution to it. However, the government will need to do more in between the situation while they're coming up with a solution. There are a few procedures which the government can do. However, the main things are to slowly switch to renewable energy, to reduce the use of fossil fuels, to increase taxes on companies that create externalities, greenhouse emissions, to let governments from different countries discuss on what they can do for climate change, and how they can help other countries facing high pollution problems, to make evacuation plans and mitigation plans for natural disasters in every situation in time. We can also decrease financial issues, focus on how locals affect the environment. The government should start to give policies and benefits to people to improve the environment, for example, by increasing the price of plastic bags to the customers and businesses, for example. Most, if not all, the government has already started following these procedures, but they need to continue it.